everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to solve question 12. This question is based on steady state thermal analysis. Let's read. A thick wall tube of stainless steel with 20 mm internal diameter and 40 mm outer diameter is covered with a 30 mm layer of asbestos insulation. The value of K, that is thermal conductivity, is given as 0.2 watt per meter degree Celsius. If the inside wall temperature of the pipe is maintained at 600 degrees Celsius and the outside insulation at 1000 degrees Celsius, calculate the heat loss per meter length. So if you read the question, this is the diagram that you can draw from it. This is my material A, stainless steel. The internal diameter is given as 20, so the radius is 10. The external diameter is given as 40, so the radius is 20. And it is given that after the stainless steel, which is a hollow tube, there is another layer of insulation of asbestos whose thickness is given as 30 mm. Now I can easily calculate the radius R3. From the center to this point T2, the value will be R2. So the thickness is this value from T2 to T3. So if I add 20 plus 30, it's 50 mm, which means the diameter D3 is 100 mm. I will have calculated R1 and R2 so that R3 can be easily calculated, and T3 is calculated because when I draw in answers, it is easier to give the diameter. If required, I can give the radius also. Both the dimensioning are possible. It's also given that T1 inner temperature is 600 degrees Celsius and the temperature outside the insulation, that is T3, is given as 1000 degrees Celsius. So this is the diagram. This is a 2D form. I'll have to make it in ANSYS and solve. Let's get started with ANSYS. I'll go to steady state thermal and double click. I'll rename it as example 4. There are two material given here. One is stainless steel and the other is insulation whose value of K is known. Stainless steel is a default material of ANSYS, so I will not create stainless steel obviously again. I will only create a material of asbestos insulation whose value of K is known. So I'll first go to engineering data. Engineering data sources. General materials. Stainless steel can be bookmarked. There is one more material required. You can see it is stainless steel and structural steel here. So I'll add asbestos insulation. Isotropic thermal conductivity is a property which I have to add. The unit is watt per meter degree Celsius and the value is 0.2. Now I'll go to project, update project. Next I'll go to geometry, right click, new design modular geometry. I'll go to units, millimeter, XY, look at. You can see over here the outer material is going to have inner radius as 20, means the diameter is 40, and this outer one is going to be 100. So I'll go to sketching. I choose circle. I'll draw two circles. D1 is 100 and D2 is 40. I'll go to extrude. The depth of extrude is just written as per meter length. So I'll write this as 1000. Per meter means 1 meter, which is 1000 mm, and generate. Next I'll have to draw this inner portion. So this value is 40 and this inside value is 20. I'll select this face, new plane, generate, look at. I'll go to sketching. I'll draw two circles again. I'll go to dimensions. The outer dimension is 40 inner one is 20. Again I'll go to extrude, select the sketch. Instead of add material, I'll go for add frozen. The depth is the same, generate. Rather than normal, I'll have to choose reversed, generate. So there are two materials here, and this is my composite cylinder. The geometry is done. I'll go to model and double click on it. Next I'll go to geometry, solid. This is the outer solid, which is asbestos insulation, and the inner solid is stainless steel. I'll go to mesh, sizing. I'll change coarse to fine, update. Next I'll go to analysis settings. The inner surface has a temperature you can see over here. We can change the unit system if needed, so I'll choose it as Celsius. The inner temperature is 600 degrees Celsius and the outer surface has a temperature 1000 degrees Celsius. I want to solve for temperature change over the entire body. I want to calculate the temperature at this interface. So I'll go to solution, right click, insert. Either I can go from temperature and select that edge, or probe temperature. Here it is asking for the geometry. So I'll just select this edge, apply. If you want, you can suppress the outer body and select the face of this edge. I'm just selecting the edge, that's sufficient. Now I'll go to solution, right click, insert, thermal, total heat flux. This is the value which is required. I'll go to solution, solve. So this is the temperature change over the body. I can see the temperature probe, which will give me the interface temperature, which is 626.84 degrees Celsius. And if I want to see the heat flux, this is the value here. If I want to see the directional heat flux, I'll solve. I want to see the directional heat flux over the x-axis. So this is how a composite wall can be analyzed in ANSYS. I hope you have understood the numerical. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. If you want me to solve any problem, let me know in the comment section. I will also give my email ID. If you have any question, you can directly mail it to me. I will solve the question and put it up as a video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon for latest updates of my videos. I'll see you in the next session with another numerical. Thank you.